guys, so today I wanted to do a review video on the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I just received this recently, so I wanted to try it out because I've heard so many good things about it. People have been raving about it on YouTube. It's not a new product, but I've never used it before. When I first received it, all I did was swatch it on my hands just to feel the pigmentation and to see if it did match my shade. And from what I could see, it should match my face. I haven't applied it yet, but I wanted to show you guys my first application of this and my opinion. So I don't have anything on my skin right now. I just put my lashes on, did my eyebrows, did my lips. Other than that, I don't have anything on today. So I'm going to start by putting on a primer. The only reason why I need to put on a primer is because personally I cannot stand the feeling of straight up foundation on my face without any primer underneath. But I'm going to be using the Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. I'm also going to be applying some to my neck, just so that I can have some kind of primer on that area as well, since I'm not using a moisturizer. And the reason why I'm not using a moisturizer is because I've actually replaced my moisturizer with this face primer. It's a really good primer. It has proactive ingredients in it, and it's nourishing for your face. It has coconut water electrolytes and probiotics in it, and it is silicone free. So I really do love using this. Plus, it's very quick drying. I still do use my Smashbox Photo Finish pore minimizing foundation with this other primer, just because I feel like I need something to fill in my pores as well. So now that my skin is primed, I'm going to go ahead and put on the foundation. I wanted to try out both techniques with a brush or with a sponge. People were mixed on how they felt about application, which one they preferred, so I'll do the brush from Real Techniques on this side and my sponge from Real Techniques, the Beauty Blender dupe, on this side. So for the brush application, I'm just going to squirt out a pump of the foundation onto the back of my hand. I'm just going to use one for now. The foundation is very runny, so I do like a liquid foundation to be of that consistency though. And I'm just going to stipple it onto my skin for the most part and kind of blend it in as I go. So this is what the first half of my face looks like using the brush. The brush did a very flawless application, I feel like. I'm not sure how the Beauty Blender is going to compare, but I do feel like I was able to distribute the whole pump that I put on the back of my hand pretty evenly. It is very blendable, but I will go ahead and see how the Beauty Blender compares. For the Beauty Blender application, I'm just going to take a pump and put it on the actual blender itself. I usually do that with my L'Oreal True Match foundation whenever I put that on. And then I just kind of blot it around my face to distribute whatever I have on the blender, and then I go ahead and pat around all the rest of my face after I've distributed the main color of the foundation. Okay, so now that I've finished applying the foundation, I have to say I'm really loving it right now. I feel like it's dried very quickly. It's not coming off on my skin. It feels very natural. It doesn't look like I have foundation on, so that's definitely what I look for in a foundation. It feels very smooth. It's very luxurious, so I do agree that this price is kind of worth it. Maybe I don't prefer spending $62 on a foundation, but I do believe that this foundation might be my holy grail foundation. My L'Oreal True Match was my go-to foundation before, just because I love the luminosity and blendability of the foundation, but this one is totally comparable, and in a good way. I feel like this one has more of a natural sheen to it, whereas the True Match, it had more sparkles in it. When I look very closely in my mirror, I am noticing that the foundation is not sticking into my fine lines like my L'Oreal True Match does. It seems to just be sinking into my skin but not filling in lines, not creasing. So I do like that very much about this foundation. I think, I'm not sure, but I think it will last just as long as my L'Oreal, maybe even more. So I don't know. I guess I'll check back in a few hours. Probably I'll wait till the end of the day and let you guys know how it held up throughout the day. Okay, so it is 10:30 now. It's been about 6 hours since I first applied the foundation, and it hasn't gone anywhere. It stayed in place. It hasn't sunken into my fine lines. It hasn't smeared off. I also did put on Urban Decay. This is the makeup setting spray, so I did put this on top of my foundation, and I finished up my makeup. I did my contouring and put on some eyeshadow. I really do recommend this product. I feel like it's definitely worth the money. You do get 30 milliliters, which is 1 fluid ounce. So I feel like it's a lot of product, and you don't need a lot of it to cover your face. You can use it very sparingly. I feel like it does apply flawlessly. It's definitely a foundation that is not cakey. Looks very natural, very luminous. So that about wraps up my review on the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. Once again, I am in the shade 4.5. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the foundation, if there's anything that I didn't mention that you were wondering about. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video. Bye, guys.